Libra, Sachan here, Psychic Love Coach, and this is going to be another love reading for you. This is a timeless reading, Libra, so whenever you come across this reading, this is when the messages are meant for you. To book a private reading with me, visit my website, mypsychiclovecoach.com. You can also find me on Wizio for a mini reading, for a video reading. And you can also find me on InstantGo if you would like to text me your question. I will respond within 24 hours. Those links are in the description box below. Also, while you're checking out the description box, make sure to check out your free resources and enter to win this month's love reading drawing. Also, check out my new series, Crossing the Sociopath. It is my new series where I am talking about my experiences with dating narcissists and sociopaths. So if you would like more information about these types of people, go ahead and check out that series. And don't forget to thumbs up and like this reading if the messages resonate with you, Libra. Comment, subscribe to my channel if you're new. Subscribe to my channel if you are returning and you have not subscribed yet. Let's go ahead and go into your messages. So Libras, I see a pretty clear message here, okay? I see a pretty clear message here, and it evolves into a positive message. And for this reading, because the message is so clear, I want to focus more on the guidance for you so you know how to bring about this positive outcome that I see for you. So make sure to stay to the end so we can talk about that. All right, so Libras, it looks like there's a connection that you have been involved with. Okay, and this can be here, this bride or connection with this bride, or you could be showing up at this bride as this bride. So this can be your partner, this female partner, or this can be speaking of you. Take this as it resonates. So I see here a connection that is a positive connection. Some of you are definitely married. Okay, you could definitely be married to this person. Of course, this is a general reading. So you may not be married, but you could also have had a long-term connection with this person, a long-standing commitment with this person. You can definitely have a family with this person, some of you, okay? Be living with this person, be cohabitating with this person. But I do feel like for most of you, this is speaking of a connection where there's a family, where there's a commitment, where there's a marriage. This is a long-standing partner here. Okay, a committed relationship, or if not yet, someone that you are interested in this connection with, this type of connection with. So you do have a positive attitude about this situation. You have had a positive attitude about this connection. Things have been going well. There has been sunshine. Things have been going very positively. But I see right now that there's some kind of challenge going on here when it comes to control, when it comes to ego and fear as well. I definitely see some kind of control issue affecting the connection, all right? Creating challenges in the connection. But I don't feel like this is anything new to you. I don't feel like this is anything new to you. I feel like this is something that is repeated. This is definitely repeated. This is definitely a repeated challenge. I see here these two clovers here, as well as this whip and this ring card. So yeah, we have a lot of that energy here. Okay, we have a lot of energy of challenges here. Okay, we have a lot of energy with challenges here and repeated challenges. So I can definitely see that this is something that is not new for you. So, okay, we have these control issues going on here, all right? We also have an energy of somebody pulling you in the direction that they want you to go in. So this can deal with manipulation. I'm feeling like there's some verbal manipulation here. I'm feeling like there's some emotional manipulation here. Okay, some emotional control using words. All right. And I'm feeling like things that this person could have said or situations that have happened with this person can be replaying in your mind. You could be thinking about them frequently, thinking about them often. They could just be in your mind. And I'm feeling like an energy of You know, when you're at home at night by yourself, or even when you're next to this person, you're in the shower, or when you're driving, when you're away from this person, these thoughts seem to surface and bubble up. I do see here that there is something going on with ego. Someone's ego is really having a part in this situation. And I feel like the person's whose ego is affecting this situation is this controlling person. I feel like this controlling person also has something going on where they have a very high ego. All right. And I'm even hearing self-centered. This person may be self-centered. And that is affecting your connection. Okay, so I also see here that there is fear. So I feel like on one hand, someone's coming out of ego, and this can be this controlling person. And on the other hand, there is fear. So these two people, you and your person, are exhibiting kind of two sides of the same coin. Where one person is coming out of ego, which is still fear. When we're coming out of ego, we can still be coming out of fear. And the other person is just coming out of straight fear. So that's the kind of dynamic that you have going on right now. And that is getting in the way of this connection. That is creating some sabotage in this connection. It's causing frustration in this connection. This control and these power issues are causing sabotage. And the person who is doing this sabotage, I feel like that's not what their intended effect is. That's not what their intended effect is. It's not that they want to sabotage this connection, but there's something going on with that ego. And I'm even feeling like this person could be feeling like they're not enough. And that's why they have to, so to speak, we have this who's walking who card, lead you in the direction that they want to go, because perhaps they believe that they are not enough on their own without the control or the manipulation or the pulling you in the direction that they want you to go in. There could also be some jealousy going on. I don't really see here energy of another woman, but there could have been one. Well, we do have the Three of Cups here. So for some of you, there was another person involved, and jealousy could be a factor here. So I do see that there have been a lot of challenges within this connection. There could be some conflicts here. We could have a lot of arguments, a lot of heated discussions. All right, this whip card could even be speaking of emotional, mental, physical, spiritual, any kind of abuse. This is a difficult connection. Again, a difficult relationship, a difficult marriage. But this is kind of the foundation in which this connection, not that the foundation on which it was built on, but this is the foundation of the connection at this time. I feel like you're used to this. This isn't anything different. So I'm feeling like this is a cycle, a cyclical interaction with you and this person, where things can be difficult and then they can improve. Then things can be difficult and they can improve. I see here that there can be a lot of chaos in this connection. I see here that this connection could bring you a lot of fear. That's very, very clear. A lot of fear, worry, and anxiety is definitely in your mind space with this me and my ego card and this mice card. The mice signifies worries, anxieties, okay, mistakes, anxiousness. It can also speak of a loss or a slow deterioration of something, like a slow deterioration of your peace of mind, a slow deterioration of love, a dwindling down of love over time because of the conflicts, because of the challenges that have taken place within this connection. I do absolutely see here somebody who has control issues, who has issues with control, who feels the need to be controlling with this bear card. So this is a very strong message coming up here, okay, with this control. A very strong message. We have here the bear. So this is kind of what's leading into this situation. So it looks like the reason why there is that sense of suffering, or there is that sense of challenge, or these arguments, these heated discussions, these things that repeat themselves over and over and over again in your connection that cause so much worry and anxiety and stress. It's because of this person who is very dominating. It's this person who is very overbearing. It's this person who has a very powerful presence. Again, we have that control and these power issues. That's also being shown in this bear card. So we have control, we have power, we have somebody being overbearing. We have someone who is burdening. This is someone with a very strong energy. This can even be someone who has kind of a bullying energy. And I absolutely see that here with this bear and this whip card. I see someone here who can be very, very powerful and strong. And really, I feel like this person can like bulldoze you, you know, or like make you, force you to do what it is that they want you to do for their own happiness. And for some of you, I just got an image of someone who, this can be for maybe those of you who are males with a female partner. I'm seeing someone who, if they don't get their way, they drop into a place of tears that may or may not be real tears or real sadness, but they drop into this place of tears and regret and sadness in order to pull at your heartstrings, and in order to lead you on, and in order to lead you in the direction that they want you to go in. So they can be pulling on your heartstrings, pulling at your sympathy to get what it is that they want. So if you're a male and you're dealing with a female, you know, women, they can manipulate in different ways. And one way that they can manipulate is through emotions, right? And making you feel bad for them, feel sorry for them, like you need to protect them, like they can't live without you. You know, I'm just feeling that energy for at least one of you here. But we do have this person here who is, again, very overbearing, very dominating, very overpowering, very possessive, a strong personality. And that's leading to these arguments. And that's kind of a tough place to be in, because it's hard to go up against the bear, because the bear is going to like stand up and be tall and attack you to get what it is that they want. So I'm feeling like you could be feeling small in this situation. I'm looking at this bear versus this mice energy. Okay. So this could be creating conflict in the household, conflict within the family, conflict within the marriage, conflict within this long-term commitment here is what I'm seeing. But I do see things changing for the better, which is great. Okay. We do have the relationship evolving. Okay, we do have here growth in the connection. Like I said, Libra, I'm feeling like this is something that keeps repeating itself. So to me, this is looking like a situation where it's going to go, you know, could be challenging. It was good, then it got difficult, and then it's going to repeat itself and go good, and then it's going to be difficult. That's the kind of sense that I'm getting. We have this really repeated nature here. So it's good, then it's bad, then it's good, then it's bad, then it's good, then it's bad, and it keeps going back and it keeps going back and forth. And that does create a lot of stress. I feel like you do see this person as a soulmate. You know, this is a strong connection here. I'm feeling like you're also taking the time to really look into this situation, how you're feeling about this situation. You're looking at the balance within this connection. And I'm feeling like you're also looking at this situation as though, yes, things can be bad, but even when things are bad, there's still a little bit of good. And then things are going to change, and then they're going to become good again. And even when they're good again, there's still a little bad. And then the cycle is going to repeat itself with this yin-yang symbol here. With these yin-yang symbols here. I'm feeling like you're spending time, again, by yourself, just looking into what you really think about this situation, how this situation is affecting your emotions, how you feel about this, what you think about this. Because you want to have all the awareness you can, and I really feel like you're just spending a lot of time thinking about it. You're spending a lot of time thinking about it. Now, some of you could also be spending time looking at this connection and how it reflects your childhood in some way, how it reflects your family situation in some way, and what you're used to. That's what I just picked up. Some of you are looking at this situation and looking at how it reflects your family life, your home life, a situation with your mother for some of you. patterns that you're used to. And you're starting to understand that. And that's going to help bring growth moving forward. Also, so you don't repeat this and pass this on to the other parties in the situation, especially if there's children here. But I do feel as though you are becoming more aware of what it is that you want in this connection, what it is that you want in your love life, what it is that you want for this situation. And you want to know how to go about it. You're digging deep. You're going within to figure that out. Because you're tired of being overly emotional and feeling, or your emotions just feeling like your well is running dry. You don't want to feel that way. So this is a good time to meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desires. You've likely been doing that already. Again, turning inward to figure out what it is that you really want. You're focusing on what it is that you wish for when it comes to love, what it is that you wish for when it comes to romance. This is not a time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. So there's not an action here. There's not an energy of doing coming in here, more of an energy of thinking. You're trying to figure things out. You're really looking at the situation. You're looking at this person's actions and what it is that you want moving forward. And the great thing is right now, you see an avenue for your dreams to come true. You see the avenue for your dreams to come true. You see an avenue, an opportunity for things to improve, for things to unfold the way you want them to. This is a good time to be very clear about what you wish for. Make a wish. Make a wish so it can come true. A magical time of life, wishes come true, your dreams becoming reality. So focus on what it is that you want, especially in the next phase of this relationship. What do you want moving forward in this relationship so you can have those wishes come true? Think about what it is that you want so you can manifest that. You have good fortune here, your dreams becoming a reality, faith in the universe that all will be well. So you have faith that everything will be well. You know that everything will be well, especially after watching this and us having this conversation. Yes, things have been difficult, but you know that things are going to work out because that's the way that you want them to go. And that's the direction that you're moving in. And I do see here a positive outcome. I have here the Ace of Swords here, clarifying that. I have the Three of Cups. So again, for some of you, this can be a third-party situation, or a third party could have been involved. But of course, that doesn't have to be all of you here. So with this Ace of Wands card, I do see here the opportunity to bring about a new beginning, a new way of thinking in this situation. I do see mental clarity coming to this situation. I do see you figuring out what it is that you want and perhaps even coming up with a plan of how to go about it. All right. You don't want these challenges anymore. You want to pierce through the challenges. You want to get to the center. You want to get to the center, the depth of the difficulties, the challenges, so you can make things better. So you can release those, okay? So you can release the sword from the heart of the challenges. Give it some space. Brilliant ideas that may need refinement. You could also need to have a conversation with this person. What is it that we need to do to move forward? Overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out. So you have a lot of faith, and that's great. You have a lot of faith. You know that everything is going to work out. And that's interesting. So I guess that's why when I saw this spread, without even really going into it, I really wanted to focus on what you can do to bring about the best outcome, because it looks like that's what you want to know. It looks like that's what you are focusing on, what to do to bring about the best outcome, because we see that there's the avenue for the best outcome to manifest. Now, how will we go about it? How will we go about making your wishes come true? That's what we're going to talk about in just a second. So you have faith that everything is going to work out. You have a lot of faith. You have a lot of faith, which is really, really good. All right. Communicate clearly and concisely. Remain objective. Remain objective in this situation. Yes, things are challenging. But if you want this particular outcome, you have to kind of step back and take a more objective look at the entire situation, not just come from a place of fear, not just come up from a place of lack of confidence in the situation, not just come from a place of frustration in the situation. Because if you come from a place of not enoughness, or if you even indulge in this other person's place of not enoughness, that's going to block you and sabotage you from getting to the next phase in this connection. And I feel like the reason why this person is coming across with this type of bear energy that we talked about is because of a feeling of not enoughness. Because if we were enough, we wouldn't have the need to control other people to keep them around. If we felt like we were enough, if we feel like we are enough, if we feel strong in ourselves, we don't have the need to overpower another person, use that strength toward another person to keep them near us. Because if we knew we were enough, we would know that we don't have to do that. People want to be around us because they want to be around us, because we're enough, right? So I feel like this person does definitely feel like they are not enough. There's not enoughness. They're not good enough. They're not pretty enough. They're not smart enough. They're not a good enough partner. They're not mother enough. They're not father. I don't know what it is. Clean enough. I don't know. There's something that they have this sense of not enoughness, which is affecting their ego and causing them to kind of like overpower that fear in their ego, that fear of not enoughness. It causes them to kind of like go overboard. I can't think of the right saying, but it's like, so overcompensate. That's what it is. It looks like this person is overcompensating for that feeling of being not enough by overpowering someone, by overpowering you. Because if they can control you, then they don't have to feel like they're not enough. Oh, you're staying, right? So there is an opportunity here for clear communication. There's an opportunity here to see through whatever it is that's going on, to cut through the fog, to cut through what you're not able to see here. This wisdom coming to you. And also I see here very positive energies coming up, news worth celebrating. So these conversations, these communications are going to go well. I have here a positive new beginning with your way of thinking. So I feel like this ego way of thinking will shift. Okay, I feel like this will shift towards something different, towards another way of thinking here. A time for gratitude. There can be joyful announcements like engagements, weddings, pregnancies, or graduations. Close communities or chosen families. So for those of you, this is a familial situation where you live with this person or where you have children with this person. Some of you have children with this person. This is going to improve. This is going to improve. And this is going to be looking a lot better very, very soon. So I like that a lot. Okay, so that's all good news. Now let's look at how we can get to this place for you, Libras, because it's great to know, okay, things are going to get better, but how do we do that, right? How do we come out of this place of fear? Let me see which guidance we're going to go into first, actually, if we want to go into cards. Or if we want to go into the pendulum guidance first, let me go ahead and ask guides, which guidance should we go into first? What should we go into first? Okay, so we're going to go into the cards here. We're going to go into the cards here first. So let's do that. Okay. So what guidance do you have for Libras? What guidance do you have for Libras? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, well, we did have that card flip over. Winter, the answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. So it seems like things are coming very, very quickly. I had some more cards flip over, so I'm just going to pull these. Things are coming pretty quickly because we do have that energy of the winter time, okay? Now, some of you could have a daughter with this person, okay? Or a daughter can be significant here in some way. A young female daughter. This can be significant here, all right? Especially for those of you, because I can see that there's definitely a familial energy here, okay? Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Winter. The winter time is a perfect timing. Now is a perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us, meaning your angels, your guides, okay, by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side supporting your positive outcome. So again, there's a lot of energy here about a positive outcome coming through, and this is really for everyone who is involved. And then we also have here the card of law of attraction. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends, so invest wisely. So again, invest in your thinking wisely. You don't want to sabotage this situation any more than, this other person can. But you also want to be very mindful about what it is that you want. And remember, you want to have that objective kind of perspective going into this situation, especially if you want to make things good for this girl here, for those of you who that resonates with. Okay, if you want to make things good for this one right here, it's very important to be objective, especially if you're dealing with a baby's mother. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends, so invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. So ask your guides, ask your spiritual support team, ask your angels to align you with love, peace, and harmony. Ask your angels to align you with love, peace, and harmony. And as you request that, they will attune your energies to these frequencies. All right, let's see what other guidance you need, and then we'll get you a postcard from Spirit. So this is for Libra. What messages do you have for Libra for this reading, for this situation? Focus more attention on the problem solutions, Libra. Focus more attention on the problem solutions, not the problem themselves. You have to be the one to do that, because it looks like the other person is not the one who's going to be focusing more on the solutions. So if you want to make things better, it's time for you to go in and bring that lovely Libra balance and bring balance back to the situation. Bring balance to the situation, or come at the situation from a balanced perspective. All right, weigh all sides, weigh your opinions and beliefs and feelings and thinkings as well as the other person, and having consideration for this one here, for this person here. Okay, let's see what other information we have for you, Libras. Exactly. Take responsibility for changing the relationship. Don't blame yourself or your partner. That message is coming up over and over and over again. It's up to you. It's up to you to make things better for this situation. You are the Libra, you're the scales, you have that fairness, you know how to go in and make that happen. You have the tools. It seems like more so than this other person, at least at this particular moment. Let's get your postcard from Spirit, and this will wrap up your reading. My lovely Libra friends. Okay, it's for Libra Sun, Moon, Rising. Libra, love. Give me a postcard for Libra. Thank you so much. All right, Libra, so your postcard from Spirit and your final message is... Dearest Libra, even though life seems now to be moving full steam ahead, it's a time to rest. Allow ideas to flow through you and take root in your heart before they reach your mind. Honor this process by becoming empty to allow for inspiration and the magic of dreaming. You might feel lazy or unproductive, but we know better. Just as sleep is a way to recharge before renewal, so are you in a time for dreaming. In this powerful process of co-creation, your soul merges with spirit in a profound way, so you can receive your music directly from source and play your part in the symphony of life. You are being invited to bear witness to the great creation and tune into what others can't hear. We have so many dreams to share with you in the sacred and the invisible. Don't worry, we will wake you when it's time to return with a new dream. No need to set an alarm clock. Alrighty, my lovely Libras, these are the messages that I have for you. Go ahead and thumbs up and like this reading if the messages resonate. Comment. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. Subscribe to my channel if you are returning and you haven't subscribed yet. Also, again, to book a private reading with me, check the description box below. You can do so at my website, mypsychiclovecoach.com. You can also book a reading with me through Wizio and Instant Go. Those links are below. Check out the free resources as well. And also check out my new series, Crossing the Sociopath. You'll really enjoy it. I'm sending you love and light, and I can't wait to see you guys here soon, Libras. Also check out your sun, moon, rising sign videos, your Venus, and the sign that's in your 7th house. Love and light. Bye for now.